Lago di Como, or Lake Como as it's known in English, should be on everyone's bucket list for when they visit Italy. The setting itself is spectacular with the Alps as a backdrop to the huge lake. Como is the largest town on the lake and historically has been a significant city with its own Duomo and the main piazza. Normally I'd enjoy Como's lakeside areas, but on my last visit I went and explored further away from the lake. Personally, I think that the best thing to do at Lake Como is to sail on the lake itself. There's a range of ferries that travel up and down the lake. Fast ferries skip various towns to have minimal stops. Slow ferries stop at each town. I try and explore a different lakeside town on each visit. On my last trip, I didn't have much time, so I needed a town close to Como. I settled on Cernobbio. There's also a walking path along the lake connecting Como and Cernobbio for people with the time and the energy for a 6-kilometre walk. The lake has been popular with wealthy families for centuries, so as well as the small towns that cling to the edge, there are some fabulous villas. Some are still privately owned and others have been converted to hotels and restaurants. The most popular town to visit is Bellagio. It's very pretty, but as it's loved to death by tourists, it gets very crowded and it's expensive. Personally, I would just keep sailing past and visit Menaggio instead. I had the experience of watching a huge boatload of tourists disembark at Bellagio. We then crossed the lake to Menaggio. 3 people, including myself, got off. Menaggio was delightful and, best of all, not at all packed with people. The prettiest town on the lake is Varenna. It's an old fishing village with multicoloured buildings and it's such a lovely place to spend some time in. Lake Como is just one part of our big wide world that everyone should discover.